Good evening and welcome back for episode 12 of Mechwarrior 5 BR. We've got a busy episode today. We're going to go pick up a high reward quest and then head on to what should be a big batch of story missions coming up. So we're going to check the cantina here real quick, and we're going to make a couple of changes to a couple of our mechs. I found that the ballistic prediction does not record well in VR, as you will have obviously seen in the last episode, that little green chevron flying around everywhere except the target. So we're going to fix that, and then we're going to get shooting. Alright, and then we're going to just take a look at equipment. I'm looking this particularly for ammo to see if we can find any doubles or heat sinks or any type of extra sensors. So let's go ahead and fix the Marauder here. And then we're going to go ahead and just pull out the battle computer, and then we're going to throw back in a just improved sensors. I wish we could do this here, but again, anything with predictive ballistics is just not going to work. So, sure, that's just how it's going to have to be. All right, we're going to take one hop over and take a look in Meekum to see if there's anything good, and then we're going to go down to Vekholm to do our Shadow Coup high reward quest. That quest is essentially a bunch of generals being mad about the social general phenomenon in Battletech, as is the British military and the United States military in the 1800s. Yeah, we'll do J. Edgar. Let's take a look at the mech market. Just an AT. We'll go ahead and stay away from all of that then. And then let's go ahead and look. Okay, more AMS ammo is always good. Large laser short burst, also pretty good. I would take the PPCPs, but I don't think we're going to have to build for those, as cool as they are. That'll be more of a different run. Okay. And then let's check and see if there's any good perks in the system while we're here.
Prepped and ready, Commander.
Okay. So, ballistic proficiency. I think we're going to eat the days on this, just because it's that good to pick up.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Johnny here. What can I do for you?
Locked and loaded, boss. Just give the order.
I cannot put it on Mason,
Prepped and
unfortunately.
ready, Commander. Locked and loaded, boss. Just give the order.
We're going to go ahead and put that on Snowshoe here as well. Mason cannot do it because he doesn't have the ability, so we're just going to leave him
Thanks for
alone.
the opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
We're going to go ahead and just get Freeman a new slot to open up. Okay. They have a catapult here. Really, let's just take a look at anything else on the star map here. We're going to kind of slow walk this then. Actually, I'm going to see how many days we have left too. Okay, we might be cutting it close, but we're going to...
Glad you joined the company, Commander. Let's kick some ass.
That right there is probably the longbow that we want to take. Maybe that'll be something where we're gonna build that out. I think that would probably be the one to buy here coming up. Don't have the cash for it. Okay, nothing cool here. No UAVs. Okay. That's going to be 41 days. we're going to go ahead and take our course back home here. If there's anything in the equipment here. Absolutely. Okay, we are going to wait out the timeline here. Cool. All right. The Victor's in there. We're going to go ahead and fix its weapon groups so they are not all messed up. Perfect. And I like the Marauder, but I'm going to pilot the Victor, I do believe. Yeah, I'm going to pilot the Victor. And we'll go ahead and leave this up on the screen. Alright, not a bad split. And so we are looking for assault mech parts and medium lasers, more than likely. Because that's going to be a big core of our builds for a long while. Okay, you get to upgrade to the Marauder, and I will take the Victor. And we're actually probably going to get a second Victor, if I remember correctly.
We're after Colonel Angus Kemp, who shouldn't be expecting any type of attempt on his life at the current moment. That being said, he's still a worthy opponent and will likely be surrounded by some of his finest soldiers.
Okay, this is a pretty good cockpit too.
Enemy destroyed.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Scratch that target.
Awesome.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Detecting unidentified mechs in the
Target
area.
destroyed.
Moving in to investigate.
Target acquired.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. Cargo acquired.
Alright, I guess we're going to do the leap back through the canyon here.
Target acquired.
I also may be updating to a new capturing solution. I managed to get the old capturing solution I had working again. Virtual desktop's great, but I think the best thing to do with the virtual desktop will be to start capturing in segments, because with virtual desktop and a laptop, I can capture in full 6K with all of everything turned on, which would be a pretty big boon for how good this game looks.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target welcome. Target destroyed.
They're getting a little spicy there.
Target acquired.
Copy. Dogpile on the target. Turret is down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target Night Star. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance target acknowledged.
That's why I think it's hit hard. Okay.
Almost straight through the windshield. Nice.
Acquired.
Objective complete, Commander. Kemp is dead, but it seems like half of the inner sphere is rushing to your location. I'm coming in for extraction. It's time to get out, boss. We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now. Hostile dropship above. Walk close to the treasure to pick it up. Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
Sorry, we're booking it for loot here, but we're also gonna fight our way back through.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
New target assassin. Incoming missile.
Group target received.
Target destroyed.
Okay, not bad. It's always a little rough the first time you get the new mech. Alright, I think I was not prepared for that to have that much MRB rating. I'm definitely taking the Night Star part. If we get lucky, we can build another one of these, and I would love to have an extra Night Star. Definitely taking a double heat sink since it's there. And then medium pulse laser is definitely getting taken. Don't need the AC-20 burst fire because I'm looking for LV-20s. And then, alright, medium lasers it is. And a large laser. Okay, I'll take the excess salvage fee on that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and repair everything here. We can't do anything yet, so let's go talk to Fahad.
Hey, Commander, those weapons you picked up were the dog's bollocks, mate. Top shelf. That LB-10X, she's a beauty. I haven't seen one of them in ages. Might have limited range, but she pecks a wallop, eh? Checked her over, gave her a little loving. It's like she just came off the factory floor. You're going to appreciate having that autocannon strapped to your mech, I'll tell you that. Well, gonna get back to it. Want to make sure everything's sorted for our big day, taking down Inferno and all. Can't bleeding wait. Bloody wankers.
Commander, the time's finally come to exact revenge for your father's murder. That means taking down Inferno and killing Andreas Kane. Spears has confirmed that Kane is on Xinjiang now, so the timing is perfect. How Spears gets his hands on this sensitive information, I have no idea. But if he says it's true, I have no reason to doubt it.
Neither do I.
Spears' people also managed to get us an aerial shot of the base somehow. Though the fidelity on the image is poor, it does give us a chance to formulate a basic plan of attack. Here's what I'm thinking. I'll drop you in here, near what looks to be their aerodrome. Once you've neutralized that threat, you'll proceed to this location. It's some kind of supply depot, best I can tell. I can't make out anything specific, so what's your approach? They could be storing anything there. After you destroy the depot, go ahead and make your way to the principal fortification located here. I won't sugarcoat it, Commander. This last fortification is going to be tough. It'll be heavily defended by Inferno forces, both inside and out. If I'm sure of nothing else, I'm sure of that.
All right. Looks simple enough.
Don't get cocky.
Never.
Now, for the wild card. Kane himself. Where he'll be on the ground is anyone's guess. Once I've dropped you off, I'll circle above and try to vector in on his location by scanning their comms. As soon as I locate him, I'll ping you. Any questions?
How soon can we launch?
That's up to you, Commander. Get us to Xinjiang, and I'll have the mission briefing waiting when we arrive.
Roger that.
All right, let's go ahead and pull up the mission briefing here. Killing Kane. The basic plan of attack is set, Commander. Actually, we're going to wait, and we're going to do that right before we go in. Let's go ahead and do the Shadow Coup Part 2. We've got everything here. And if I remember correctly, Xinjiang. Xinjiang is over this way, so yes, we're going to just book it through here. Absolutely just going to book it through here. So we're going to go to Laganes. And we're going to check the cantina here. We're full up. Again, just going to do a little quick check here. Alright, nothing cool. Let's go ahead and finish up the Shadow Coup. We're going to go for max salvage. Everybody looks like they're good to go. We also might take a look and see if there is a way to get that UAV on one of our mechs here. Maybe the Catapult. Actually, honest to goodness, getting it on the Catapult would probably be a good idea.
Office in his base HQ. Reports say that he's wildly paranoid, so expect him to be hidden away behind layers of defense measures and units.
Hey, I guess we're gonna go south and do a hook east.
Target acquired.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed.
Package acquired.
Makes this much easier.
Objective down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Falling in behind you.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Lance target received.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Target destroyed. Copy. Stockpile on the target.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Forgot how nice the LD-10X is for good old single player missions here.
Target off the list.
Target acquired.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
I do believe we'll be getting rid of a lot of these solid nitrogen cooling kits that keep popping up.
Target down. Additional forces are being deployed near you.
Alright, come on, give me the Steiner Scout Lance. Not so lucky.
Target locust.
Shared target identified.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Well, today certainly wasn't their day.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I am being a little too overconfident with the Victor here, but
I'm doing a scan. Seems like Lieutenant General Stevens has been killed during the raid. Good job, boss.
we've got some good pickups here. We're going to pick up the PPC, the LMR M15, the 2 SRM6s, and all the medium lasers for sure. A couple of small lasers. You know what? I don't think I'm taking the PPC. Yep, that's what I was going to do. I want to take all of that. All right. Cool. We got another pilot to leave to the training mines after we get done with the story while we bring Freeman back up. I want to keep the catapult a little more relevant for a little bit longer, so we're going to do a little bit of trickery here, and we are going to see what we can get away with. So I'm going to pull the UAV out, of our Thunderbolt, because we're still waiting to get a decent assault mech that's going to be more of our LRM platform. I'm personally thinking that this longbow that we would want to build is not going to be great because we don't have the other parts that we need. And this is better off turning in extra money that we can use to buy another mech. We've gone ahead and pulled the part out of the catapult here. We're going to repair this. So we're going to repair all. And then I'm going to see... Okay, 12 days, and now we get us another patchwork tier 2 in there. Start work 21 days, and I'm willing to bet that we can get this done here. So actually, we're going to replace a couple of these heat sinks here first with a proto double heat sink, and then okay, that's 12 days, and then we're going to add in a patchwork. Okay, so this should get us up to the closest star system, and then we'll finish the rest of the build there. So we're going to go ahead and queue that up. We're going to repair everything else. I could have gotten another couple days out of that, but we're not gonna. We're gonna stop in Fatima here. And since we've gone to Fatima here, let's go ahead and take a look at our battle mech here. I don't know why it didn't finish repairing that. And then we're going to add in... We're going to take off the 2 extra heat sinks here again. And we're going to add in another proto double heat sink. And then we're going to add in our UAV drone. Okay, let's revert real quick. Alright, this gets us with our drone. And then we actually probably could just take off another patchwork here. That's actually probably the better move there, to be honest. And we don't have another AMS to put on this. If I had the ability to get an extra ton out of this, I would probably go ahead and put on another couple medium lasers, but that's really not going to do much good for us. And then I just want to double check, add improved sensors, and then yeah, we don't have anything else that can upgrade this one, so let's go ahead and get him set up. Killing Kane. The basic plan of attack is set, Commander, but if experience has taught us anything, that it's no plan survives contact with the enemy, especially this one. So a little advice: prepare for the worst and let the flow of battle and your experience dictate the rest. We want to destroy Inferno once and for all, and that means killing their leader, Andreas Kane. It also means destroying their infrastructure. So take down all the enemies you encounter and obliterate any and all infrastructure you come across. As for Kane, don't let your emotions get the better of you. If you end up going head-to-head with him, be smart. Keep your feet moving, pick your shots, and use terrain to your advantage. Godspeed, Commander. Alright, let's do this. Xin Yang, killing Kane. We might just barely beat or get the Helm memory core. I can't remember if it's 26 or 28. But I think we're going to be just right on time to get that little bit of advantage that makes us invincible in the story. Absolutely going for max salvage. Are you kidding me? Did it not? Did they not repair it? Jeez. Okay, that was a little weird, but so be it. This is a 330-ton mission. That's fine. We're going to knock this out of the park.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Time to send these bastards back to hell, Commander. The Inferno aerodrome should be straight ahead.
I agree with you, Ryan. Let's send these bastards straight back to hell.
Target destroyed.
Heavy enemy presence detected, Commander. Lock and load.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Focusing our fire on target.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Copy. Dogpile on the target. Stay away from the target. She's starting to glow.
Acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Good work, Commander. You've eliminated their main defenses. Now, destroy the aerodrome's remaining infrastructure.
Affirmative.
Target destroyed.
Target is down.
The aerodrome is in ruins. Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your approach. We don't know what's there. Could be armor, mechs, anything.
Roger that on your tail, boss man.
Destroyed.
Ah, nailed them.
Ammo depleted.
And we're going to take over the Catapult here for a short bit. process it.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Target ID received. Moving in.
Incoming missile.
Well, today certainly wasn't their day.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target quick drop. Target destroyed.
Commander, I just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Copy that. Let me know when you have a definitive location. I want that son of a bitch.
Will do, Commander. That supply depot has Comstor markings on it. I guess that's not a huge surprise, considering Comstor has been helping Inferno. But what's with all those cranes and a huge amount of supplies? What are they up to? Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification. Go get him.
Ooh, I remember this one not being too much fun the first time I played this on release. This was a really difficult mission. I'm really hoping we can pick up an awesome and get it set up with a bunch of heat sinks and ERPPCs and just let our lovely AI just go ham, because that's about the best way to use them.
Additional aircraft inbound. I'm also picking up light mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
Copy that.
Let's take that tank apart.
Target destroyed.
These forces seem to be a mix of Comstor and Black Inferno. I guess with Yamata here, they weren't taking any chances.
He is definitely going to stand back. Commando, hopefully, and a couple more hits. Okay.
Coordinating fire on your target. And they are down.
Okay. I definitely do not want to get blown up by the comm guards. So we're gonna try and stay away out of that spicy Centurions and such.
Lance target received.
Let's take it, dude.
Yeah, well, they're done. We're on it, Commander.
Okay, we want to stay by the Marauder. The reason why I'm in the catapult for this is I'm trying
I've
to
still got a beat on your
reserve the
marker,
last
Commander. No
UAV.
change. Looks like you're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Understood.
And there's also no heals on these story missions, unfortunately. There's one or maybe 2 missions in the whole game where you get a repair bay.
Dropship inbound. Intercept course. Looks like your martyrs called in the cavalry.
We finally meet face to face, Commander. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm going to
Now we get to back up.
Just like I did your father.
Come try it, asshole. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to pay for what you did. Updated. Tango down.
Okay, let's take him, dude.
You're a good pilot, but not good enough. When I'm done,
Perfect.
your next calls will be hanging from those fortress walls.
We're going to just go ahead and get back into one of the fun mechs.
Your martyr used Kane as a distraction in order to make his escape aboard a dropship. We'll have to track him down later. Right now, you need to clear that fortress of any remaining Inferno forces, then raze it to the ground.
Roger that.
Now, I may put the Ultra Autocannon 5 into the Orion eventually. Forgot how unfun it is doing the demo work at the end of these missions.
Roger that, undersail, bossman.
Alright, Commander. Excellent work. With Kane dead and their base of operations in ruins, that should finally put Inferno out of business once and for all. Hang tight. I'm on my way down.
Alright, that was fun. That was definitely fun. The UAV makes the difference. That's right, we get a king crab and some decent loot for finishing up this mission, which is great. We're going to take the king crab parts. There's really not much else to take on these missions, and we're just going to take the medium lasers. Not much we can really do here on this one. Let's go ahead and get everybody set. Excellent work, Commander. Andreas Kane is dead, and the Black Inferno have been crushed. More importantly than that, you fought a battle that would have made your father extremely proud. I know he'd say the same if he were here today. Unfortunately, Kenzo Yamada managed to escape. Regardless, we've achieved our main goal. Now we can focus on efforts on decrypting the coordinates your father left behind, as well as hunting down Yamada. Time is on our side now. One more thing. Spear's salvage team discovered something extraordinary on the planet's surface, well away from the field of battle, a huge Star League fortress. It was completely hidden, submerged underwater. Whether the base was intentionally flooded by Star League nearly 3 centuries ago or buried by nature itself, we don't know yet. What is clear is that Comstar has spent hundreds of millions of sea bills pushing the water in order to excavate it, and they've only uncovered maybe a quarter of what's there. This discovery explains Comstar's presence on Xinjiang and why Inferno made this their base of operations. It also explains why their defenses were so robust. What Spears found inside of these excavated buildings is even more incredible, but you need to see it with your own eyes, Commander. Come up when you're ready and I'll show you. We're going to get everything repaired. The King Crab gets to wait. We're going to repair him in system. Although I kind of do want to actually see if I can strip stuff off of it. We'll wait. We're going to go ahead and speak to Rihanna, and then we're going to get to this cutscene and then do a little shopping and close out the episode.
Hey, Commander. I have to say, we're living in extraordinary times. The buried Star League fortress we found on Xinjiang is, in itself, a monumental discovery. But what we found inside, well, that's nothing short of astonishing.
That's a lot of fancy adjectives, Rihanna.
Perhaps, but think about it. Comstar have been working on this site for years, and still, they've only managed to unearth a small portion of the fortress. Spears estimates that excavating the rest of it could take decades, and that's only the half of it. I'll let Spears describe what he's found, and the importance of it. Spears, the commander's ready. Go ahead.
Hello, Commander. Congratulations on taking down Kane and putting an end to Inferno's reign of terror.
Thanks.
Let me explain what we found. As Rihanna told you, this fortress was lost to humanity for almost 300 years. That is, until Comstar stumbled upon it. Inside one of the excavated buildings that Comstar was able to unearth, we located an ancient star map carved into one of the walls. Every known system within the inner sphere is charted on that map. But this is no ordinary map, Commander. This one is special.
How so?
It's more expansive, more comprehensive than any map currently known to exist. Beyond the periphery, there are hints that this map charted what, for us, is currently uncharted space. It appears that wasn't always the case. Not before the fall of the Star League. Unfortunately, a significant portion of the map has been destroyed. Again, whether that was intentional or not, we don't know yet.
Okay, I feel like you're about to make a point.
I am. Embedded into the map were a series of symbols. These symbols correspond exactly to the location of recently discovered Star League bases, settlements, and weapon depots that were, until Inferno found them, lost to time as well. They were obscured, buried, concealed from even those who lived right next to them, as was the case here on Xinjiang. Not surprisingly, the symbols on the map also correspond to the numerous areas of refugee displacement that we've been tracking over the years in our pursuit of Black Inferno. We made the connection between Inferno driving people from their land and the discovery of the lost Star League facilities. But we didn't know how they were able to locate them. Now we do. Comstar has been using the map to pinpoint those sites and sending Inferno forces to pillage them. It's been happening all across the inner sphere. It explains almost everything we've discovered so far. Almost.
We believe your father's coordinates have something to do with the missing section of the star map. It's why Yamata wants them so badly. He's looking for something out there, something big, and he thinks we have the coordinates to whatever it is.
The question is, what do the coordinates lead to? And why did your father have them? If we're gonna answer those questions, We need to decrypt the coordinates first.
The problem, however, is that the encryption is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Breaking it is more difficult than I originally imagined. I need more time.
Right now, Commander, Yamato knows something we don't. But we have something he doesn't. That puts us on even ground. For the moment. Once we unlock those coordinates, we'll finally have the upper hand.
In the meantime, we take on more contracts, bolster our inventory of mechs and recruit new pilots. If we thought Inferno was tough, Comstar is going to be much worse. To that end, I've uploaded a new contract, Commander. From House Kurita. I'll go ahead and prepare the mission briefing while you get us where we need to go.
Copy that. And Spears. Thanks.
You bet. Good luck, Commander. We'll talk soon.
So I just noticed this after playing this game for so many years. It looks like her facial rig is on his when she's talking in the cutscenes, and it's a little disorienting. We're going to go ahead and head over to Bronton over here. Actually, more than likely, we're going to head over to Avon, because it's got a tag over there for us. Ooh, and there's a Highlander as well. Let's see, let's pick up the tag at least while we're here. And then I want to do some upgrades while we're here. So let's go ahead and get some of these set up. Medium laser short burst, medium rifles, PPCs. Definitely going to get the smaller lasers, SRM4s. That's been cleaned up. We're going to go ahead and look at the equipment side of things. Let's see if we get any luckiness. Nope, no luck at all. I mean, there's a battle computer energy. So maybe if we get a targeting computer at some point. Primitive structure, not very good. Definitely need some UAV drones if we can have them. We're not going to take the Chameleon. There's no light engines or anything. So let's go ahead and take a look at our King Crab here. And we are going to just see if we can build this here real quick. Let's go ahead and throw in 2 of the double heat sinks. Oh, I can't put those in the engine mount. Unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and add that LRM-15 Artemis. And then we're going to add in 2 tons of Artemis ammo. Hopefully we can find a double of that somewhere fairly soon. Because we are going to be a little nerfed until we find doubles. And let's go ahead and add in 2 LB10s. And we're going to go ahead and add in 2 doubles. That actually should be pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and try and get in 4 large lasers. Or 3 large lasers. Right. So I do believe that we needed for that. We're just going to do 2 large lasers for now until we can get the things that we need. Ooh, I don't even think we're going to be able to get away with this. Yeah, I think we need an endo to finish building the crab. So we're just going to revert everything and we're just going to repair it up, and we're going to let it be here for now. We can use it in a pinch if we need it. And we have an awesome 8Q, which is exactly what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and we are going to sell sell some of our other stuff here. We're going to go ahead and sell all of our riflemen. And then we're going to sell both of our Cyclops pieces. All the Charger pieces. Alright. Absolutely buying that. that's getting repaired. And I don't think we're going to be getting the trebuchet. I don't want the Stalker 4N. I want the Stalker 3F, but we're going to keep parts. The Orion, we want the Night Star. We've got the King Crab parts. Crusader can stay back. The Crab, we're going to leave this where it's at for now. And actually, before we do that, before we close out the episode, let's go ahead and take our awesome and let's go ahead and upgrade it. And I'm going to do that. We're going to throw in one double heatsink. We've got 3 ERPPCs. And I'm not a big fan of the small laser, to be real honest with you. So we're gonna go to a small pulse laser. Or possibly throw in the tag, but I like the idea of the small pulse laser in here. And adding in a little extra armor. Oh yeah, that's much better. We're going to set that to 15. And then we're going to set this one to 17. We're a little low on, and we're going to shove the heat sinks into the torsos. Yeah, we're just going to leave that as is. We got ERPPCs, we got a small pulse laser. I almost wonder if I took off a heatsink. Actually, what's the heat? 8, 9. You know what? We're going to go with 3 regular PPCs for now. We are not ready for that much heat. That's much closer to what we can handle. Small pulse. And then this would be one of these I would love to be able to have on here, but we're going to go ahead and just leave. We're going to leave this as is. And we are definitely cutting it close. And then we're going to go ahead and just take a look at our inventory. And I think that it is time for the quick draw to become our buffer. That'll do it for episode 12. Thank you for joining us this week. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you back for episode 13.